Shazam! Yeah. Yep. Box office, not good. We knew it wasn't going to be good, obviously. People enjoyed it, which is always great. I love when people enjoy movies. That's fine. You guys saw my review of it. It was a little rough for me when it came to the first two acts, and then I thought the final act was strong. The final act was strong. Still made the top, but it only made $30.1 million. And then when it comes to the international box office, it made 64.7. Ouch. Ouchie. And it sucks because, you know, I like David F. Sandberg, and I'm so glad that he's just going to go back to his horror background. I got to emphasize the other R's because, my God. When it came to Twitter, he pretty much just admitted, I mean, he was kind of just, it's been kind of interesting. When it comes to this movie not doing well, I mean, the last DC movie didn't do well either, which of course was Black Adam. And, you know, when it comes to this one, it's, well, when you got Zachary Levi, which we'll talk about in a little bit, and it's like, Zach, dude, stop fucking talking right now. You're not helping your case. He wasn't. I mean, over the weekend, he was calling out people and stuff like that, and it was like, dude, don't do it. On Rotten Tomatoes, I just got my lowest critic score and my highest audience score on the same film. I wasn't expecting a repeat of the first movie critically, but I was still a little surprised because I think it's a good film. As I've been saying for a while now, I'm very eager to go back to horror as well as trying some new things. After 6 years of Shazam, I'm definitely done with superheroes for now. Just to be clear, I don't regret even for a second making the Shazam movies. I've learned so much and gotten to work with some truly amazing people. Will forever be grateful that I got to direct 2 of these. They've been very challenging and valuable experiences. One thing I've been looking forward to is disconnecting from the superhero discourse online. A lot of that stresses me out so much. It will be nice not having to think about that anymore. Fans ruin everything, don't they? Jesus Christ. This is what sucks. I know. Even like when I'm like in my mentions and I'm trying to be like optimistic or whatever, happy about stuff, you know, and then I got these people that, nope, not what I want, so I'm going to ruin it for you. We have Zachary Levi, who kind of just went buck wild over the weekend, and it was just like, dude, what are you doing? Obviously, he was trying to add a little bit more hype when it came to social media and Twitter, and it just wasn't really good. People were talking about how the movie's going to bomb and it's not that good and everything like that. And he was saying stuff like this. He said, it's very, very difficult. It's very difficult, but, you know, listen, I did my best. I have to accept that, and I know that I did my best, and all the other stuff is out of your hands. But yeah, I mean, even on Twitter today, scrolling through, there's people that have released some advanced reviews or just, you know, fans who have seen it, and there's incredibly positive stuff out there. And then, of course, there's these other people, like the internet is full of, which is a very just negative to be negative people, which is true. There's always going to be that. And then, of course, it was basically just alluding to Snyder fans, not just Snyder fans. And the true Snyder fans, you know, Snyder fans, they're excited for SnyderCon and excited for all this. I mean, there's a lot of people that, you know, I associate with and see on my timeline that are just, you know, if they didn't like it, they didn't like it. That's it. They don't have to go on campaigns to completely shit on that and shit on people. He said there's a whole contingent of comic book fans that it's really unfortunate that there's this one particular group of people that I think, well, they don't like me because I don't agree with them on other comic book movies. You know who I'm talking about. And then, of course, talking about toxicity and all that stuff. He said, but instead of there being a conversation, they take up so many of my words or things completely out of context, that is absolutely true. And then they go and stir up all the other people that they know online, and they all just want to attack. And it's really sad because this is just one example of so many examples of the amount of just venom and toxicity and bullying that goes on in these cyber dimensions. And then he says more stuff too, but we don't have to talk about that really. But yeah, it's just kind of like, I think he just wanted to get his rest of his opinions out there. It's like, all right, cool, get it out there. Because obviously he's most likely not going to play Shazam again, for sure. But, some of that I agree with, some of that I don't. It's just the way it is. David F. Sandberg, he got caught in this whole craziness right here, and I'm glad that he's now done. I told you guys, I'm sure he cannot wait till Monday after the movie comes out. And sure enough, he did not wait. He said today, Monday, after his movie came out, I'm done. Done. Done with superheroes right now. Done with the discourse. Done. So, I told you. I told you you'd be happy about that, and sure enough, he is.